we're going to be talking about a small Ulta haul that I did. Oh guys, sometimes I just, let's just say 20% off coupon. Let's just say the 21 days of beauty, and I know I'm a little late on that, but I ended up wanting to put everything together, and Mother's Day. It was just, probably more pennies than I needed to spend. I definitely can say I definitely didn't need all of this stuff, but I definitely wanted to try all this stuff. And so anyways, let's just go right into the haul. The first thing I got, I'm going to do first what I got for 21 Days of Beauty, and what I'll do is I'll give you my 2 cents on the products, and that way you'll know if you want to try them. The first product I ended up buying were these Buxom full-on lip creams from Ulta during their 21-day sale. They were $10 each. I ended up getting Bellini, I got Cherry Flip, and I ended up getting White Russian. Now I don't have White Russian with me right now because my daughter took it. It's been her favorite so far, so I can't swatch that one for you, but that's also the most popular, and so you probably find a swatch of that everywhere on YouTube. So anyways, the first one I ended up getting was Cherry Flip, and that would be Cherry Flip. It's a pretty little, it's like a light red. I would say like a very subtle red. Getting was Bellini, and that would be Bellini right there. Yeah, right there. It's also what I'm wearing right now, so I'll put it right next to my lips. I decided to go ahead and wear it. It goes with the shirt I'm wearing, so it's kind of peachy, and that would be Bellini. Okay. The next thing I ended up buying was also something from the 21-day sale, and it was the Lorac POREfection powder. I got mine in light PF2. I will show it to you. I think this was, I'm gonna say I paid like $16, but what I'll do is I'll make sure to list below how much it was. I bought this because I've used I've been using the It Cosmetic Illumination Celebration powder, and I still have the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder, and I really like those two, but they're both very much hit pan, and so I thought it was about time that I ended up buying something before I end up finishing those two. I think I'll be done with both of those probably within the next month or two. So it was just a great opportunity to pick up something new that I hadn't tried yet, and I love the fact that it's a pore blurring powder, and I hope it kind of fills the need, that void that those two are going to leave. And so I was pretty excited. Now I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you if I like it or not, but let me go ahead and see if I can give you a swatch. That's it. I kind of tried to build it up, but if I, blend it out on my face, especially because I tend to be a lot lighter on my face than I am on my hands. I don't know why. My hands are always more yellow. Maybe because they're always getting sun outside. I don't know. And I do put sunblock on them, but they're just a bit darker. But anyways, I'm so excited to try this. I love Lorac. I think the packaging is beautiful. And at the price that they gave it for the sale, I was just really happy I was able to get my hands on it. The next thing I ended up getting that was also part of the 21 Days of Beauty, I threw away the box, guys, but it was the Naturally Pretty palette from It Cosmetics. I like matte eyeshadows. Again, I'm 47 and definitely starting to show my age in my eyes, and so and I think anyone who does their makeup nowadays and does eyeshadow definitely has to have some good matte shadows. And I had heard Emily Noel talk about this palette, and so I was kind of excited to try it because it brought a bunch of shades that the one I just bought from Sephora, which was the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. It has very neutral shades, but this one has neutral shades, but also a little bit beyond, if that makes any sense. And so I've really been enjoying it. I've been using the Sunrise and Sunset and Soulful and Warmth quite a bit. I've also used Love and Soft Light. I tend to stay towards the lighter colors on the palette. It's just my preference. I don't really care for the Transforming Pearl. It doesn't do much of anything, but nothing lost because I enjoy the other ones so much. So I did end up getting this one. I think it was like $21, and typically it's like a $42 palette. So I'm really excited that I was able to get that. I really like it. I ended up getting 2 Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. I got 2 of them. I was dying to get this shade. The, what's it called again? Natural Beauty. I was dying to try this color. I love blush. It's one of my favorite makeup items. I love blush and lipstick. And I'd seen, what is her name? Julie Dawn Olson. She really loves this color, and I really tend to like almost the same shades that she seems to like. I mean, I seem to have an affinity with her taste in coloring and blushes, and so when I saw it on her channel, I was like, I want to get that. And isn't that the prettiest thing, guys? It's a little bold. It really is bold, but I just love it. There it is as a swatch. There it is on my finger. It is such a pretty color, and when you put it on, it looks almost like your cheeks are flushed. And I mean, who doesn't want to have flushed cheeks when they're 47, you know? I was so excited. I've definitely been using this blush, and I enjoy it very much. I also got another one that's very popular here on YouTube, and it is Exposed. I wanted to see what all the talk was about. You know, I didn't own it. I've never used it before, so I really wanted to get a look at it. But the Exposed one, this is the first one I'm even swatching it. So it's a beautiful color, actually. You know what, it is deceiving. In the pan, it just looks like a simple plain, you know, like natural nude blush, but on my hand, and I'll lay this down so you can, but I built up right there. It's that one. And on my finger, it's that one. Right there. It's that one. So it really does look like a beautiful color for my cheeks. I will have to definitely try that one. I haven't yet, but I'm so excited that I have it to try. And the other thing I ended up getting was, you guys know how much I love my Tarte Shape Tape. I've picked it as a favorite. I don't know, I think it was in November, and it really does work well. But I found that even with this, right in this area, I tended to have some darkness, and wanted to give the Tarte TCC one a chance because I heard several people say how good it is, and so I went ahead and got it. I'll show it to you guys. I got the light medium shade. That would be the one I got. I need something that's not quite as peach, but much more brightening, and so this particular shade of the CC color correcting seemed to be something that might work for me. Along the same lines, I also ended up buying, they had all Ulta products at the time, not all of them, but on the day I went in, it was like face products, and so they had these waterproof, what are they called? These color correcting waterproof Ulta Beauty concealers on sale, and then also it just had the full coverage concealer, but they're waterproof. And because I just told you I have very teary eyes, I was intrigued because these are like $9 each, and so at that time it was buy 2 and you get 2 free, so it sounded like a really good deal. I ended up getting them each for $5, but you know, I also was able to use my $3.50 coupon on these, and so it made it a little bit less, and it was just such a good deal that I wanted to try them. And guys, I am in love. These are by far, at this point in my life, my favorite color correctors of all. Now, I will tell you that by mistake, I picked up the concealer, the full coverage concealer, waterproof. I got it in light warm, and it wasn't really by mistake. I just assumed, you know, you put it next to me and it looks like it's gonna match. Well, it does my skin tone. It works great for my skin tone, and I'll swatch it here for you on my face. Now on my hand, it don't work so good because I'm a little darker on my hands, but that's the color right there. It works really good, like if I get any spots on my face, the light warm. But for underneath my eyes, I need to have more of the light cool shade. And the day that I went, I didn't see the light cool. I didn't even realize that there was the warm cool option there. And so I went the other day and they told me that I could bring this back and exchange it for the light cool. And that's what I'm gonna do. The other one I got was the peach one, and I'll swatch the other ones, all of them. I swatched all of them on my hands so that you could see them. The top one here would be the full on coverage one. The one next to it is the peach color corrector. The one on the bottom here, that is the pink color corrector. and the one next to it would be the yellow color corrector. And you can see them on my skin right there. What I've found to be the best option for me in this formula is a mixture of the pink and the yellow. But in all and in general, they're excellent products. I really enjoy them and I would highly recommend them if you have teary, mutiny eyes like I do. It seems to be the one thing that lasts the longest. And then when I put the Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape on top of these, that is like all day concealer for me. I do end up at the end of the day getting a little bit of creasing right in this area, but I got wrinkles, guys. I'm 47. And you know what? At some point you got to deal. But anyways, I really am enjoying all of those. And I had a great time buying some concealers, some new concealers to try. And then I also ended up buying the NYX's Pro Foundation Mixer. It's from NYX, the Pro Foundation Mixer, and I got it in white. And I got it because I have several foundations that when I use them, a little bit too dark for me, especially in the winter months. And so I thought to myself, let me go ahead and get that, and that way I'll have it so I can mix it in, and it will lighten whatever product I've got to make it match my face and my neck. When I add a little bit of the white foundation, it makes it perfect, and I really like it. So I was really grateful I was able to get that. And lastly, I ended up getting the BH Cosmetics. I got these things online, except the stuff from 21 Days of Beauty. I would go into the store. Some of them I got online too. Anyways, I got some mixture. Online store shopping, you know, I like to go into the brick and mortar stores sometimes. I like to see things and touch them and stick my fingers, but these aren't at the brick and mortar store. These are really nice shimmery shadows. Some of them do have some glitter, but mostly they're shimmery, and I'll show them both to you. This would be the Wild Child one, and I'll flip back. It does bring a small mirror, a good mirror actually, and it does flip all the way back. It's got a cover to it, but these are the shades in the Wild Child palette, and what really drew me in is the peachy tones right here, like the gold and the pinky peach and the peach, the orangey peach, because I love those shades. In fact, when the Too Faced peach palette came out, I wanted to try it, but I can't stand the smell out of it. Every time I go in the store and I get near it, I'm like, it's just too much. And my eyes are so sensitive that I can't have anything with that much fragrance near my face, my eyes, so I couldn't get it. So I was like, I want to have peach colors, peach shimmery colors. And so this just absolutely meets that need for me. I love it. They swatch so well. I'll show you my favorites on my fingers. Those are 3 of my favorites. Now, I'll tell you something. The swatches dry like this do not do it justice. And I'll tell you what, these are beautiful when you foil them. There they are. Those are the 3 that I swatched. And honestly, the 3 that I swatched are the 3 that I use the most. They're very light shades. I'm not going to lie to you. They bring light to my eyes. I have dark hair, dark brows. And so I really need to bring light up here. When I get too dark around my eyes, it just seems to age me at this point in my life. Now, when I was younger, I could get away with it. But just at this point, I need to have light near my eyes. So anyways, that one's that. I also like the purples in this particular one. The other one I got is the Supernova, and I'm trying to take it out of the sleeve. Ugh, it's just not coming out, guys. Woo, guys, seriously, let me push it through one end and pull it out the other. There you go. And I ended up getting this one because it just has these, don't they look like little planets orbiting in a palette, guys? Don't they? But anyways, I love green. One of my favorite colors is green. And look at that, guys. Look at that green. When I saw Lip Gloss Leslie show that green, I was like, ah, I love that. I am so excited to use them. I just, between this, the IT Cosmetics palette and the Kat Von D palette, I don't think I'll need another eyeshadow palette for the next 5 years. Seriously, all 4 of those are so good. I got the Kat Von D in my Sephora haul, and you guys would probably have seen the Shade and Light Eye one. I ended up, like I showed you guys, getting the IT Cosmetic one, and then these 2 palettes. And between those 4, I can do so many looks, and they're all so very different, yet they're all have so much beautiful shimmer, and I can foil these shadows and make them look more intense. I can like wash them on very lightly and make my eyes just look so natural. It gives me a lot of options, and I love every one of those colors. So guys, I'm looking at my table, and I think I showed you everything in my Ulta haul. I'm so grateful that y'all came by to visit. Just hit the little button and you'll hear all my videos every time they come out. I thank you so much. Have a great day. Be blessed, and bye.